It will be a major upset.
Couldn't keep it. Connor Wilkinson. Moving into the advanced position, but timely defending when it mattered. Oh, big chance! He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's a fantastic striker of the ball. He can generate so much pace, and when he strikes it cleanly, the ball starts to dip and swerve on its way to the goalkeeper, which is why he needs to be closed down quickly today.
Connor Hall. A very effective challenge put in. And the chance is on. Will he? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, as you can see, he just about gets that right. Some would say it's slightly lucky. I would say it's perfect placement.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Untidy on the ball. Really getting stuck in. Connor Wilkinson. Oh, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Working so hard to win back possession. Running with the ball confidently. Oh, big opportunity! And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Getting forward. Oh, simple for the keeper. Losing possession. Chiedozie Ogbene. Well, they've given him too much space. Oh, that's a fine save.
Well, for good measure, we can see it again, but clearly not over the line. Can be no debate over that decision.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, still an issue here. Chiedozie Ogbene. Very quick thinking there.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
And a lot to like about this attack. Shaping to shoot. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And beating the defender. In search of space. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Tovide.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time. The midfielder completely dominated the game. And the front player's movement...
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Who can they pick out? Not all that convincing defensively. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Will it open up? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today!
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the chance is on. Will he? So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Just the challenge that was required. Well, he could give it away. And Smith. Cameron McGeehan. Smith. Strong but fair tackle. Tried to really get at the opposition here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential.
Hang on, Derek, it's a chance here.
A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, that was quite a display you put on. Impressive. And now they want to talk to you.
We simply have to focus on this man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Chelsea, and they face Luton Town.
Well, thanks, Derek. The visiting fans must be really pleased with their team's start to the season. They've looked well organised, they've played some good football, and they've been full of energy. Let's hope they show the same qualities today.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Well, danger here as he runs at them, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Mudryk. Sunset. Nkunku has it. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Not great distribution from the keeper. Sunset. Reading it well. And a fine stop. Who can he pick out? It might still be problematic. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this
Derek,
fella.
what a great opportunity.
Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, did his job defensively. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Can they forge ahead? And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree with the penalty. I'm not quite so sure about the yellow card, though.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper dives early, and that's why he goes straight down the middle. What a good penalty. Watch the goalkeeper all the way. Excellent.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Nkunku. Sunset. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Opportunity it is. Oh, it was there for him to get them on level terms.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser there.
Really good challenge. Moises Caicedo. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? A really intense pressure applied. Could be troublesome. Is it going to be? And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Not smooth in possession. Oh, in with a chance! Opportunity missed. Romeo Lavia. Oh, he's lost possession. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
And beating the defender. Well, in there to tidy up. Sunset. They've regained possession. Plenty of support here. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. He's in with a chance. Is it going to be? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Sunset. And danger averted. Well read. Good technique displayed. Might be a chance here. Can they keep it out? Well, threat averted.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Well, not very clever defending. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, surely. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he failed to get it away properly. Can he take the chance? And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Nkunku. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Who can he pick out? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Nicely blocked. Jordan Clark. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Real chance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
And the first 45. Can... So back underway here into the second half. And he's made headway. Keeper did his job to begin with. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Sunset. Oh, they've lost it. Well, Manchester City had long ago identified their target, and now they've got their man, Stuart.
Yeah, that price, I think, is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
And Chelsea have given us away. Daiki Hashioka. Going well. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, he looks threatening. Off the post and back in play. Cleared away. Anderson. Must be. And still danger here. Well, they can keep possession of it now. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Nottingham Forest. I think most defenders would expect to be booked halting an attack in that fashion. Oh, no let up, plenty of pressure. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Fernandez. Nkunku has it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Can they keep it going? And saved by the keeper. Now sending it in. And he favours the inside route. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in... The pressure is on because he's starting for the very first time. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Luton Town up against West Ham United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, as you can see, they are very narrow in the attacking areas, so they have to be really clever with their combination play. But watch out for the fullbacks. They love to get forward to provide the width.
And a look at the West Ham 11.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the contest begins. A very effective challenge put in. Tom Lockyer. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, full marks for getting past him. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And the Hammers get the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from them? There needs to be. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. Well, since it's his first start here today, a big day, of course. What was that experience like for you, Stuart?
Well, I certainly enjoyed my debut, but it can be the greatest or worst experience of your life, depending how you play. But I'm sure he's going to do okay today and go on and have a very good career.
Is it going to be? Oh, he saved it well. Let's see about the delivery. This is looking threatening. A good and fair challenge. Just had no time on the ball on account of the pressure. Can he put it away? Couldn't quite hang on. Can they put it away? And in range. Oh, a smart stop.
Well, the crowd can sense a goal's coming. Could this be the moment?
Delivering it. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Kudus. And continues his run. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Lokonga. Clark. Well, great read there to intercept. Spot on with that tackle. Can he put them in front? Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right. A penalty.
And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Chance here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal. Well, David Moyes knows that his team have been really poor today, but he needs to find the solution. That's his job.
The first half here comes to an end. And so back in business, the second half underway, and the Hammers' difficulties were there for all to see in the first half. How do they respond now? Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And the story now confirmed, Spurs have got their man, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Lokonga. It's with Nakamba. Good technique displayed. An effective challenge. Antonio. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Edson Alvarez. And West Ham in a position of menace, but timely defending when it mattered. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And the danger is averted. Must be! Opportunity missed. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Being pressed here. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Ben Johnson. And into the last 15 minutes of action. An alert intervention. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Luton Town facing Fulham. Now they've lost it. It should be! And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Making progress, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Jared Bowen. Crucial piece of defending. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium. Our camera lens trained on one man. After 4 goals in his last match, what next? This is EA TV. And welcome to the friendly confines of Craven Cottage in West London. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Fulham, and they face Luton Town.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be 3 players in behind the main centre-forward, and those 3 are key to this team's creativity.
And goal news to bring you from the London Stadium. That means, without further ado, it's over to Alex.
It's a goal from Manchester City.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Trying to deliver it accurately. Nakamba. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, apologies to Alex for having to cut her off when we did. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match. They now lead by 1-0. Winning back possession. Well, the stats are there for all to see. The visiting side with the best defensive record in the league, and they do it with relish.
Well, they've been so hard to break down this season, and key to that has been the centre-back combination.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target. Well, he's got to make some changes now, just to get his side back in this game.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Jimenez. Well, a really good run. Pereira. Pereira. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. And ball back with Fulham here. Adama. And a goal has gone in at Old Trafford. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Brighton. It was a volley that...
And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be! Well, apologies to Alex. Sometimes when exciting things happen, we have to cut her off. We don't do it too often, of course. To confirm, Brighton have scored in that match, and it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Harrison Reed. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And the referee's whistle. We're officially at the halfway mark here in West London. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. A glorious chance, and effectively parried away by the keeper. And time for the change now. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Well, there's been quite a bit of reporting on this story, a lot of speculation, but now it's officially gone through. Parejo has completed his move to Chelsea.
Well, I think he's still got a few years left in him. He still looks fit and sharp and still has that desire. What a good signing this could be.
And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Alex, tell us all about it.
It's a second goal for Spurs. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 58 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. 30 minutes to go then. Fulham unable to retain possession. Willian. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Luke Berry. Marvellous Nakamba. He's in with a chance. Ball is loose. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
And a substitution in the offing. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Willian. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Now, will the cross work out for them? And the problem not completely solved. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Right, what's happening at the London Stadium? I believe there's been a goal there. Alex?
It's a goal for West Ham. They're now behind by 1 with 80 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. And they need to get tighter here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Can they hit on the break? Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
And so the battle commences. We simply have to focus on this man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. Well, most of the fans in attendance here have had to bring their umbrellas and wear their raincoats. It's a soggy day for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Luton Town versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Putting all their energies into winning back possession. And the lineup for the home side.
Well, as you can see, they are very narrow in the attacking areas, so they have to be really clever with their combination play. But watch out for the fullbacks. They love to get forward to provide the width.
What can they do from here? Oh, great attacking play. It might be. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from Wolves? There needs to be. And news of a goal at the Etihad Stadium. Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. They're the first on the score sheet here with 16 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Perfect tackle. Plenty of support here. Cunha. And he takes on the shot. The save was a good one. Lamela on corner kick taking duty. No nonsense clearance. Read it superbly to take back possession. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, what a start he's had to the season. He looks so sharp at the moment, and his finishing has been lethal. There's every chance he'll add to his tally today.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Traoré now. Lamela with it. Here's Traoré. Nelson Semedo has it. Well, gifting away possession. A change to the scoreline at the Etihad, I believe. Alex Scott.
And it's the second goal for Manchester City. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 43 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Promising sequence. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And pushed away to safety. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. What can they do from here? Oh, great attacking play. And the second half is underway with Wolves behind. Can they turn this match around? Just the challenge that was required. Just a quick reminder, we'll have action from the Carabao Cup coming up live here on EA TV. It's Luton Town facing Crystal Palace.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
Well, they've given him too much space, and Wolves recovering possession well. Marvellous Nakamba. Good tackle, taken away. Wang Hee-chan. Barnett. Traore. Cunha? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And the counter looks on here, options available. And just receiving news of a goal at the Etihad. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
Yeah, it's a third goal for Manchester City. They've extended their lead to 3 with 72 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Semedo. Sends it back. Just knocked it out of there. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Manchester City. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Now veering in field. Opportunity here. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. Barnett. And in the perfect position to read it. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Can he make it count? And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with Our cameras on one man, in fantastic form and leading the competition in goals. Stay with us on EA TV. Hello, on a lovely evening here in South London. We're at Selhurst Park. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It's Crystal Palace, and they face Luton Town.
Well, Derek, players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to book their place in the next round in the hope of a good run in this tournament.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, key to their success today will be the front three. If they combine well, are clever around the box and rotate their positions, they'll cause all sorts of problems.
Electing to shoot. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it looks like they're using the same formation, so it's all about winning the individual battles, and there's some really good matchups out there today.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, whether he's on the run, drilling a shot, hitting a volley, or even shooting with the inside of his foot, he strikes the ball with such power. And this is why he beats the goalkeeper so often. He's a tremendous striker of the ball.
Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. Marvellous Nakamba. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now, perhaps a card is forthcoming. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Odson Edouard. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And he's in. Tremendously strong in the tackle. He's lost it. Odson Edouard. Now with Lerma. Seemingly cannot keep hold of the ball here. Raymond. And Edouard with it. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And he has options available. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And that is going to be all for the first 45 here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And making headway, he's in here. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And the action underway again. The onus very much on Palace to find a response now. Raymond. Jefferson Lerma. Odson Edouard. Well-timed tackle. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Harazlin. And Edouard with it. Into the advanced position. Can they square the game? What a commitment to defending. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Luton Town facing Everton. And with that, the attack fizzles out. "20 minutes to go. And Palace could get in behind the defence. Well, not away properly. Just the challenge that was required. Marvellous Nakamba. Unable to keep the ball. Eze. And a strong tackle. Well, almost there. The final whistle nearly upon us. Have they done enough to secure victory? Stuart, your take?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Nicely cut out. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Bebe. And they need to get tighter here. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Yeah, I thought it was a fairly comfortable win in the end. They played really attractive football at times, and there were some good individual performances. They'll certainly be happy going into the next round.
The man of the moment, scoring freely in recent games. Can anyone slow him down? The action is next on EA TV. Well, the weather has certainly cooperated. It's a perfect day for football here at Goodison Park on Merseyside. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Everton, and they face Luton Town.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And here's the team for Everton.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And Alex Scott is in position, ready to tell us about a breaking development at Molineux.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 9 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, as the caption shows, the visitors come into today's game leading. Oh, in with a chance! Trying to chip it. Well, trying the chip, but he got the execution all wrong.
Well, if he had the chance again, I think he'd choose another option. Not even close in the end.
A very effective challenge put in. He's going forward well here, but they dealt with the threat posed. Nathan Patterson. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, I understand there's been a goal at Old Trafford. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Palace. It's now 1-0 with 23 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Decent looking pass. And in with a real chance. Still alive. Well, no damage done. Doucouré. Valeri. It's with Doucouré. Really good interception. Half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at Goodison. And now they get the ball rolling. Oh, in with a chance! Trying to chip it. Well, trying the chip, but he got the execution all wrong.
Well, if he had the chance again, I think he'd choose another option. Not even...
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Everton facing Bournemouth. And players waiting in the centre. And quick thinking defensively. Must be! Keeper did his job to begin with. And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent. Well, he has to get his team playing again. This isn't going to plan.
So Everton restart the game, well aware that the pressure has been applied. How will they respond? Well, a goal to update you on in the Wolves game. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal from Manchester City. No one was marking him. He had too much time, and it was a simple finish in the end. They're back in this now with 58 minutes on the clock. What a game of football we have on our hands here today, Derek.
Alex with the info as ever. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Luton Town facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that state.
Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
And the substitution will occur now. Showing good defensive judgment. 20 minutes to go in this one. Beto. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Just hearing something has happened at Molineux. There's been a goal there. Alex Scott.
It's another goal for Wolves. They've pulled one back and it's now 3-2 with 76 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Doucouré. An alert intervention. Might be a chance to break. Well, disappointing end to the move. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Oh yes, what a pass! Oh, simple for the keeper. Lokonga. And he has options available. They were playing fluent football. But then the... And we find ourselves in one of the great football cities, Liverpool, here at Goodison Park. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Everton, and they face Luton Town.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Wasteful here from Everton. And here's how Everton line up.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
And news of a goal at Molineux. Let's hear all about it by joining Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 9 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Harrison. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. So the table and a very positive picture being painted by Luton Town, and this has gone very much against the grain of expectation.
Well, what a start to the season. They've been exciting to watch, they've been effective, and they've been excellent tactically. They deserve to be top of the tree.
Oh, managing to beat him. Can he take advantage? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So Everton get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? Right, just hearing ball in the net at Old Trafford. That means we join Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Palace. They've scored the opener here with 23 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Lokonga. And beating the defender. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Played over. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Everton facing Bournemouth. Now the pressure being exerted. Valeri. And Everton pushing forward with options available. Amari Bell. Madzuel Anderson. It's with Nakamba. Determined defending. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Valeri. It's with Doucouré. And so the first half story has been written. It's half-time here at Goodison Park. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Valeri. That's very effective, good high pressing. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Luton Town facing Tottenham Hotspur. Chance here! And the keeper's hand does the trick. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. And they're making a change. And a goal to let you know about in the Wolves game. Let's hear about that goal from Alex.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. They're now behind by 1 with 58 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Still trying to make something happen. Oh, tremendous block. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Valeri. Idrissa Gueye. Hashioka. It's with Nakamba. And a creative look about this, but timely defending when it mattered. Idrissa Gueye. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Right, Alex Scott, it's over to you. You're going to tell us about a goal at Molineux, I think.
Another for Wolverhampton Wanderers. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 76 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. 10 minutes left for play. Everton doing well to win back possession. Can they create something from here? Callum McGregor. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area. And
We simply have to focus on this man. Defenders can't seem to get near him. Will it be more of the same today? The action is next on EA TV. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Luton Town up against Tottenham Hotspur.
well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And now they get the ball rolling. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, the wide midfield players and the fullbacks need to have a good understanding here. If the midfield players tuck in, then the fullbacks need to get forward into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
Now the defenders know they need to get tighter. But nothing comes of it. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, at the moment, Derek, every time a chance comes his way, he finishes brilliantly. He looks a real threat, whether he's running with the ball or running behind defenders to get on the end of through balls. He's going to score again today, I'm sure of it.
Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Kulusevski. Richarlison. Tottenham unable to hold on to the ball. Marvellous Nakamba. Bentancur. He's in with a chance. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Hall. Now with Emerson. Maddison. Richarlison! And still danger here. But hang on, the flag is up, and the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Big chance to get them on terms. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
Well, I take my hat off to him, because that was superb defending. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Must be! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. So the whistle then. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Promising looking ball. Never really close to the goal. And it will be a goal kick. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Luton Town facing Nottingham Forest.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Well, he's certainly not alone. He's very adept at protecting the ball. It has to be. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. So there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. James Maddison.